Okay, so thanks for sending this source over. Coldplay Live, a night of pure magic. Wow, it just throws you right into that massive live event energy, doesn't it?
It really does, that incredible buzz you feel even secondhand.
Exactly. So tonight, let's unpack this. We're going to dive into what actually creates that, captivating feeling. How does a huge Coldplay show manage to feel so personal, so special for everyone?
Right. And our mission here isn't just to say it's magic. It's to figure out the mechanics behind it. What are the core things making it work?
Okay.
The source mentions it's happening live tonight, actually, in a major U.S. city. And the excitement is already building. It kicks off saying it feels like the most magical night of the year.
That's a strong start.
It is. So we're basically breaking down how they engineer that feeling.
Yeah, and that phrase, the vibe, unreal, that really jumps out at me. It suggests something more than just, watching a band. The source paints this picture. The crowd is huge. The lights are insane. Try and picture yourself there, actually feeling that electric energy building up.
What's fascinating, I think, is how the source points to this deliberate sensory saturation. It's not accidental.
Right.
It's a carefully crafted environment. It even says fans show up really early just to feel the energy.
Ah, so the anticipation itself is part of the show.
Exactly. It points to this emotional priming.
Yeah.
The audience isn't just passive. They're actively building that atmosphere with the band, setting the stage for that unreal feeling before the music even starts.
Okay, so you've got this incredible sensory backdrop set up, but then of course there's the music. That's the core, right?
Mm-hmm.
The source promises you'll sing your heart out and names those big ones, Yellow to Viva La Vida.
Mm-hmm.
How do those specific songs, those anthems, play into this shared magic?
Well, connecting that to the bigger picture, it really taps into what sociologists sometimes call collective effervescence. It sounds academic, but it just means that shared bubbling up of emotion.
Okay.
The audience isn't just watching, they're participating. Singing these massive familiar songs together creates this powerful shared emotional journey.
Like everyone's on the same page emotionally.
Precisely. They're not just songs anymore. They become these communal memories brought to life.
Yeah.
Thousands singing together. That definitely amplifies the feeling way beyond just listening alone. It's a collective high.
But if there's one thing people always talk about with Coldplay Live, it's the visuals, specifically.
The wristbands.
Yeah, the LED wristbands. The source says, and yes, the LED wristbands are back lighting up the whole stadium. Now, some people might say, oh, it's just a gimmick. But how do they actually elevate the experience? What's the deeper impact there?
That's a really important question because on the surface, okay, lights.
Yeah.
But it's about dynamic design across a massive scale.
Right.
These wristbands literally turn every single audience member into a pixel.
Wow, okay. Never thought of it like that.
Yeah, you become part of this huge living canvas. It totally blurs the line between who's performing and who's watching.
So the crowd is the light show, in a way.
Exactly. It makes everyone an active participant in the visual spectacle, not just the music. It transforms the whole thing into this collective art installation.
Yeah.
Way beyond just a gimmick.
And you can really sense the urgency in the source, too, that sort of FOMO feeling. It says, if you're not here yet, hurry up. You don't want to miss this. It feels like a direct call to action.
It does. And what's interesting is how it balances that intense you had to be there feeling with acknowledging people who can't be there.
Oh, right. Yeah.
It reassures them,
Yeah.
saying exclusive moments will be shared online and you can follow for all the Coldplay magic live from the concert.
So it's acknowledging the digital side of things, too.
Exactly. It shows how these huge events work now. It's this incredibly immersive physical experience, but it's also designed to be shared digitally, extending that magic, that excitement way beyond the stadium walls. It keeps everyone connected.
Okay, so bringing it all together, what does this source tell us about how they craft this night of pure magic? It seems to be a few key things, right? That massive, unified crowd feeling, the insane, immersive lighting, the power of everyone singing those huge anthems together.
The participation, yeah.
And especially, like you said, those wristbands knitting the whole visual experience together, making the crowd part of the art.
Absolutely. It's that careful blend. The crafted sensory overload sound, light, scale, combined with the very real power of collective participation. That's what creates that unreal vibe. It pushes it beyond just, going to hear some songs. It becomes this really memorable, shared human thing. Taps into that fundamental need for connection, for collective joy.
So thinking about all those elements, Beyond just the music itself, what specific thing do you, listening right now, think contributes the most? Is it the scale of the lights, that raw energy from thousands of people, or maybe a unique visual like those wristbands? What really tips a concert over into being truly unforgettable, a real deep dive experience for you?